Hi, have you at some point realized, as I have, that people mostly talk about what you must not do and less about what you must do? They really emphasize the things that you're not supposed to do and barely talk about the things that you're supposed to do. Well, I strongly think neglecting the do's, in the biblical context that is just as much an offense to God as is doing the don'ts. Alright? Let me say that again. Neglecting the do's in the biblical context is just as much an offense to God as is doing the don'ts. Alright, so we've heard so much about thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit murder, thou shalt not covet, and so on and so forth. And hey, I'm not saying this is actually something we must do or people should stop talking about this. They must talk about this, of course, because it's the word of God. What I just think, however, is that we must also not underemphasize the things that we are supposed to do in as much as we talk about the things that we are not supposed to do. Alright? How about, doing what we are taught to do? Right? Things like loving your neighbor as yourself, doing good to those who hate you, praying for those who persecute you, doing unto others as you would want them do unto you, and, giving to those who are in need, remembering the Sabbath day and keeping it holy. Should we hardly consider those? Definitely not. Always remember to do the do's and don't do the don'ts. I'll say that again. Always remember to do the do's and don't do the don'ts. The equilibrium must be applied, and it must be applied in its sincerity. And this, friends of mine, was my thought for you today. Peace.